Hello, guys. During this recording, I was going to come out with a video on why I didn't like Super or the Granola arc, but since the passing of Akira Toriyama, I decided to just scrap that video instead of talking about the negatives of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super. I rather would want to talk about the positives of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, um, because at the end of the day, I still love Dragon Ball, and I want to just more positive since the passing of Akira Toriyama, and he has, a lot of impact, especially in America, around the globe, actually, because it made me cry just like seeing the fact that someone so impactful, someone who made people's childhoods like so much cooler and better by releasing something from his own imagination. And that's why they always say, if you got an idea, put it out there. Don't wait to just do it. Just do it. You know, I'm pretty sure Akira Toriyama didn't think that Dragon Ball would get this popular the way it is now, but it is. And in honor of him, this video is going to be my favorite arcs of Dragon Ball. I enjoyed the Saiyan arc. The Saiyan arc is very, very, very good. And also, it was the first arc where I seen Gohan put in some work, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was just only for a short uh, span of time, he showed a lot of immense power then. And what also I liked about this arc is how caring Goku is. Even in the heat of battle, even when there's people who want to come and kill and destroy his home, he still sacrifices them. And just even though he did it out of kindness of his heart, I would say that he did it out of the kindness of his heart, and it was good. It was very, very, very good. Even though he didn't care about Saiyans during this time was him to get better as a person. That's when he really woke up and seen like there's people who are stronger, who are better than him in every way, and that what started his fire and flame to get stronger, so he could protect the planet Earth and his family and friends. So he trained heavily, and I remember when Piccolo died for the first time. That's when I realized, oh shit's starting to get real. And when everybody's starting to get bodied, and I was just like, yeah, this is something that like this is crazy, because like this is something I ain't never seen before in a show, because I was so used to watching like the heroes winning and stuff like that, and just to seeing all the heroes lose, it made me like root for the heroes even more, because it was like get up, get back up, all this stuff. When I was younger, like that, I was like, I never thought that a villain could win like that, you know what I'm saying? And then Goku arrived and he fought for his life too. And it was a lot of tension in the fights. It was good villains. There were good fights. The pacing was solid. I love the pacing of it. And it was really one of the most brilliant things ever. The arc, Saiyan arc, because when Raditz revealed that, oh yeah, Goku, you are a Saiyan race. During the time, nobody really know, like nobody really cared. I would say nobody really cared, because like nobody really knew of the Saiyan race. But like to know that like Goku is like not of this earth is really crazy to me. but also like seeing the power gap in between like fighters and everything. It was just extraordinary. And Vegeta, he was just this ruthless person who was just going on a kill streak. He didn't care who it was. He killed his own teammates. He killed his own. Yeah, he killed his own teammates. He didn't care who it was. He would kill anybody who got in his way. Especially if you were weak, he would kill you and stuff like that. And I remember I hated Vegeta. I didn't like that nigga. I hated that nigga with a passion because he just came and just started wreaking havoc. And it was a difficult fight for everybody. It was a difficult fight for everybody. I love the Frieza arc, or you might call it the Namekian arc. I like this arc simply because the highs and the lows, where you would think for 1 minute they on top and then boom, they would get hit with some catastrophic ass shit in the world, and then it gets bigger and bigger over time until they get to Frieza, right? I love Vegeta arc in this because he wasn't really trying to redeem himself. He was really trying to go on revengeance, and that make him look more badass. I ain't gonna lie, I still didn't like him at the time. He wasn't trying to hurt them, kind of in a way, but he also wasn't their friend. But when it comes to when Goku came there, and when he came there and he saved everybody, I don't know, like it brought some emotion to me, like what he would say and what happened to Krillin. I think I cried when Krillin blew up because he was begging, for help and stuff like that, and I was like, my nigga Krillin, bro, like come on, bro, like I fuck with Krillin. Krillin is a real ass nigga, for real. Like he held the team down. Like he's the OG. Like he was there since the beginning. Like he's the OG. I love this arc so much. It's so much nostalgia. That's what Super Saiyan came from. So much nostalgia from that. I love it. I just love it so much. And Goku as a character, seeing him like go from damn, he feels like he's not enough to being like this. Okay, I got the power, and he gave Frieza. He's like, you could either be a better person or I could just kill you, because he didn't kill him right that instant. He spared him, and that's something I like about Goku, is that he looked for good in everybody, and even though that could be a bad thing sometimes it really like it tells him like who he is as a character. He loves people. Even though he loves fighting, he don't ever want it to get to a point where, oh yeah, I have to kill you. You know what I'm saying? He just wants to live for the thrill of battle and just get stronger and just be able to protect his friends and just enjoy what he does and what he loves the most. I love the tournament arc. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I only cared about Goku and Vegeta. They was the only ones, I want to say they weren't the only ones putting in work, because Android 18 and 17, they were putting in work. I like that Android 17, he was putting in that work too. Android 18, she got kicked out early, but hey, my thing I like about this was the ending part. When Goku turned to Ultra Instinct, to be honest, any moment Goku turned to Ultra Instinct, it was just like, chef's kiss, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, everybody was hype. Everybody was fucking hype. I don't think nobody understand, bro. Like, people talking about some break the internet, but back then, that shit truly broke the internet, bro. People in Mexico were all lined up like that motherfucker was a movie theater, like it was a motherfucking MMA match. Watching Goku turn Ultra Instinct every time he went Ultra Instinct, bro, everybody had to get around, bro. Especially at the end, bro, the Goku versus Jiren one. At the end of it, bro, you couldn't tell nobody shit. That shit broke the internet for sure, bro. I remember, cause this whole arc, bro. I remember going to school, just talking to my niggas about like the Tournament of Power, seeing Ultra Instinct, bro. People don't understand how impactful Dragon Ball is, but I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But I love this arc. Even though like I have specific key moments, but at the end, bro, when Goku and Frieza and Android 17 was working together, first of all, Goku and Frieza working together to beat an opponent is crazy, bro. That was crazy, bro. And then you had Goku and Vegeta tag team and Jiren. Fucking Vegeta had a new form. Fucking Blue evolved, and even though he couldn't keep up with him like that, he put in that work. Everybody put in that work. I did expect Gohan to do a little bit more, but hey, he gets to do a little bit more than other things. But Tournament Power was the best shit ever, because nobody ever thought that there would be a foe that Goku couldn't defeat for real. You know what I'm saying? And for Jiren to show up and deflect all of Goku's attacks, have Goku go through all of his transformations to see which one moved him, and only Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken moving him. Not only that, Goku popping out with Ultra Instinct. Bro, people just couldn't. I remember they cut that when they cut it just right there. I remember, bro, people couldn't fucking wait to see what Goku was gonna do with Ultra Instinct, and to see this new form, this godly form, omniscient ass form, where you can dodge and move anywhere and do anything. Even though he get used to it, he was bodying niggas with that form, bro. And to be the only human to actually, I want to say human because he's a Saiyan, but to be the only Saiyan to go Ultra Instinct is insane. That whole arc was insane. I would say the Tournament of Power is what I would say it was the most famous one out of all the arcs. But to me, the Saiyan arc, the Buu arc, and should I count the Android arc? Because I like the Android arc, but it wasn't like, I ain't like it like that for real. But in terms of popularity, of course, the Tournament of Power got it. But I think that the Saiyan, not the Saiyan arc, but the Namekian arc where Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time, that is the most popular one, to be honest. That is the one that is the most nostalgic. That is the one that has the most impactful story and everything. And it set up a whole lot of shit for other transformations to be brought in and everything. And you know, out of all these arcs, I was saying that's my favorite. I do want to talk about moments that I do like. Like, for one, I do like the Gohan arc, you know what I'm saying, when he went Super Saiyan 2 for the first time. I really like that one because Goku, he was just like, you know, when I die, who's gonna save the world? You know, he was trying to prepare his son. Even though, do I think he went right about it? Not really. But to be honest, he had to push him somehow. He really did have to push him somehow, because how is he going to face anybody stronger if he just doesn't put himself in the face of battle, right? because Gohan, he loves to battle. I won't say he loves to battle, but I like he has to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because out of Goku and Vegeta, if they were to die, then it would just be Gohan, and he is the only strongest one out of everybody in the Z Fighters, right? And what I liked about that is because he was preparing his son to see what's to come in the future of Dragon Ball, because Goku had to see that. Goku had to experience that like he's not the only strongest person. Everybody cannot hold on to the crutches of you as the strongest fighter, right? Because if Goku and Vegeta are not around, who gonna do it? Who gonna do it? Gohan, either Trunks or Goten, right? But Gohan, he is the strongest, the most potential fighter, right? So that's what I liked about it. And another arc I like was Vegeta arc in the Buu arc. A lot of people didn't like it. I won't say a lot of people didn't like it. Some people I've talked to and discussed with, they didn't like it. But I like it because, especially when he sacrificed himself, that I like when he did that, because that showed to me that like he stopped caring only about himself. He started caring about other people, right? And to be honest, me personally, if I had to say which one had the best redemption arc, he had the best redemption arc, of course. But also I feel like he had the best arc. Vegeta had the best arc out of Goku. Just as a character. That's why I think I like Vegeta more. That's why I think I like Vegeta more as a character. Other than that, I like when he did that, because he was like, okay, this is an enemy where we gotta get him up out of here because he really packing up people and shit. But Vegeta, he's a good character, and I liked his character in the Buu, especially when he helped Goku and they fused together and all this stuff. I don't know, I like that arc the most. I think that's the one I like the most. Besides, if I had to say which one I like the most, that would be my second one. I would rather watch that one. But yeah, not Goku. Vegeta had that best arc out of that. So yeah. I wanted to put my friends in here, what's their favorite arc, the best arc for them, and why it's the best arc for them, and why they love it so much. This is Billy, right? My favorite arc in the entirety of Masterpiece, that is Dragon Ball Z, was definitely the Cell Saga, just due to the fact that we get to see the first appearance of Gohan, and I still to this day watch Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 whenever I'm sad. Then you get so many other raw ass moments like Trunks' first introduction and him literally carrying a fucking supernova. I could go on for days talking about how many raw moments the Cell Saga had, but I'm gonna stop there. The nigga, when you watch the episode of Trunks OVA and you really see that Trunks was in the trenches for real, and seeing him fly over to Gohan's dead body and go Super Saiyan for the first time was just fucking magical. Also, when Goku had sacrificed himself to save the world and he talking to Gohan, shit was just peak. Rest in peace to the GOAT. The world will never feel the same without him. Akira Toriyama.
It's really hard for me to pick between the Cell Saga and the Frieza Saga, so I'll talk about both. The Frieza Saga is one of the most influential throughout all of media. It's the saga that truly showed stakes, and it showed character growth for certain characters. We learn about what truly happened to the Saiyans here, and this is the arc where Goku embraced his Saiyan heritage after Vegeta dies. It's the arc where Goku turns Super Saiyan for the first time, an important memory for most children across the world. That alone changed a lot of media today. We even see Goku's cry for mercy here, as he did not want to kill Frieza. Great way to show his pure-heartedness and his development from OG Dragon Ball. It's just raw bruh, like there's a lot more to say, but it's up there for sure. Now for the Cell Saga, I think this is where Toriyama's writing really shined, especially with characters like Trunks, greatest Dragon Ball Z character of all time, and Gohan. This arc is definitely up there. The reveal that there can be multiple Super Saiyans changed everything forever. Trunks' reveal was cold as fuck. It's definitely the most inspirational saga because of Gohan though. Even when it seemed like he failed, he pushed through with everything he had and defeated Cell with father-son Kamehameha. That's the shit that makes niggas jump up and cry. Everything is just so well done in this arc. Vegeta's character development is done so well here too. It even gave shine to characters like Tien Bro when he did the Tri-Beam on Cell. Peak. To me, you can tell Toriyama put his heart and soul into Trunks. He gave Bro the rawest design and the coolest/saddest backstory. If you know me, you know me much. I love Trunks and the movie The History of Trunks. It's just the saddest shit in Dragon Ball Z, and a nigga like Trunks thugged through it all and became victorious in his own way.
Not gonna lie, it's a lot of them. I like especially the baby arc and the Cell one, but I don't know, it's something about the Tournament of Power arc I mess with heavy. It's just because everyone is fighting for their own world, and it really highlights how much all the original cast have worked up to, like the combined strength for how much they care about their universes. Especially the moments with Vegeta putting his all to fulfill his promises to Goku teamed up with Frieza just to stop Jiren character is displayed fire. I feel like that whole arc is just a great way of showing how far people are willing to go when they unite for common goal and believe in and trust each other.